Okay, this is lesson 144 and it's a practice page. Normally we would go over some practice problems together and then I would have you do this page on your own, but I'm going to work through it with you together and then you can go on to the chapter review and the test on your own. So we're just going to practice everything we've learned in this section. So we're going to start by circling the verb and drawing a line between the subject part and the predicate part, and then we're going to underline the subject. Okay, our verb, remember our linking verbs that we've talked about are is, are, was, and were. And so there's an is, so that's our verb. So we're going to draw a line. Our verb starts our predicate part, so we're going to draw a line between our subject and our predicate. And then we're going to underline our subject, and the main word in our subject is day. So that's our subject. Mike's new bike is green. Let me make sure I'm doing this right. Okay. Is our linking verb. We draw a line between our subject and our predicate. And then bike is the main word. My friend plays with his dog. What does my friend do? Plays. So plays is our verb. Who plays? My friend. And friend is the main word in the subject. Okay, then like we talked about in our last lesson, we're going to find the more interesting sentence and we're going to draw boxes around the two adjectives. Okay, so the dog ate his food. The hungry dog ate his tasty food. So this is going to be our more interesting sentence. And then what kind of dog? Hungry. What kind of food? Tasty. The two girls washed the dirty car. The girls washed the car. So this gives us a better picture. So it's the more interesting sentence. How many girls? Two. What kind of car? Dirty. Okay, we're going to circle the words that are different that could be joined and use the word and to make one sentence. The goat eats hay. The goat eats grass. The goat is the subject. It stays the same. Hay and grass are our different words. So we're going to combine the two sentences to make one sentence. The goat eats hay and grass. Okay, for number 7. The horse walks in the field. The horse walks in the barn. The horse, our subject is the same. The things that are different are field and barn. So we're going to combine these two sentences, putting an and between field and barn. Okay, the horse walks in the field and barn. And that combines our two sentences to make one sentence. Okay, we can also combine sentences when we have a predicate that is the same, but the subject is different. So we're going to find our predicate, or divide our subject and our predicate. So dad worked, mom worked. These are the two subjects that we can combine. Dad and mom worked hard. Okay, then Paul loved God, Silas loved God. So our predicate is the same, loved God, Paul, Silas. So we're going to combine Paul and Silas loved God. Okay, down here, we're going to circle the predicate parts, underline the subject parts, and then write the run-on sentence as 2 sentences. The tree is tall, the leaves are small. So we're going to circle the predicate parts. The tree is what? The tree is tall. The leaves are what? The leaves are small. Then we're going to write these two as 2 separate sentences. Okay, so now we have 2 separate sentences instead of one run-on sentence that has two different ideas in it. Grandma reads a story, we listen quietly. So, reads a story is what Grandma does. What do? Listen quietly. Who's the subject, or who reads the story? Grandma. Who listens quietly? We. So we're going to make those 2 separate sentences. Okay, Grandma reads a story. That's one idea, one thought. We listen quietly. That's the second thought. And then for this last part, we're going to write an adjective in the blank that describes the noun and makes the sentence more interesting. Okay, the blank rock rolled down the hill. So we're going to say large would make the most sense. Bob saw a blank car on the road, a red car or a salty car? Probably a red car. And then the blank boy helped the lady. The blue boy, well, unless he's a Smurf, he's not probably blue. So it's going to be the kind boy helped the lady. Okay, after this lesson, when you're ready, you can do the chapter review and then take the test.